So here are 3 reasons why workplace trust is better than performance. This was a tricky one. So I've come up with 3 reasons why, for me, trust in the workplace beats performance, hands down. And the first one is, if trust is there, you don't have to worry about behaviors. So if you want to take a week's holiday or a couple of weeks off, you can have confidence that the team are behaving in a manner that's consistent with how you would behave and how you would expect your customers to be treated, and for your people to treat one another. So if trust is there, you don't have to worry about behaviors. Whereas trust isn't there, that can be a worry, and if people are striving to be high performers. So to improve workplace trust and build a positive culture, the first thing I do, and it's challenging to do this, how do you build an environment of trust? Because trust has to be earned, right? Trust doesn't come handed on a plate. People who say, trust me, I'm always wary. So it's a difficult thing to do. And where do you start with building this workplace trust? So the first thing I do is benchmark where we are today. So how's the environment? How's the landscape looking right now? I do offer a free and exciting survey. You can have a go. It's there for you to try, and it just helps you analyze where the business is right now in terms of this trust element. And once you have an idea of where you are now, it's clear to see the gaps and how you can close them gaps. And again, building trust in the workplace is not something that can be done overnight. But that's the starting point, benchmark. So that's number one. Having workplace trust encourages the right behaviors to be present. So number two is team coercion. So my opinion is that more heads are better than one. So if you've got challenges that you need to solve for your customers, more heads are better than one in trying to solve those issues. And actually, the more people that you've got working as a team, the more perspectives and angles that you've got. And that way you ensure everything that you're doing for your customers and all the problems and challenges that you're trying to solve, you're considering loads of different angles rather than just one angle. So for me, if you've got great workplace trust, that encourages that team thinking and that team environment rather than individuals highly performing. Now, trying to create trust and this team coercion, again, is not easy. Now, there's an element of repeat here, and I would recommend creating an environment where you ask, listen, and involve your people continuously and constantly. Slowly creates that momentum where people are involved and engaged and they start to work together. And just repeating that cycle, ask, listen, involve. This is a key element of the leadership program that I run, and you can find more details in the link below, but it's a key underpinning element of ask, listen, and involve, and creating that team coercion. Okay, so first one was, trust enables good behaviors. Second one is team coercion, more heads are better than one. And the last one is, this probably should have been first, actually, in hindsight. The last one is short-term wins are not always sustainable and ethical. Now, if you've got an individual that's a really high performer, they're smashing all their targets, they're hitting all their bonuses, they're getting all the compensation, etc., I would argue it can sometimes create a toxic environment. People are far too driven individually to hit their targets and smash. And what they can be doing is bringing work that perhaps doesn't fit your business. They may be mis-selling to customers. They could be treating people unfairly and trampling on people to all kind of get this golden nugget. And it can create a really toxic environment, which again, the more toxic an environment becomes, the more difficult it is to come away from. So maintaining that workplace trust is key. Emotional intelligence is critical. So as leadership teams, we've got to look for these areas of perhaps where somebody's, really performing strong and highly. Have they really got that trust around them? Again, this is underpinned in our leadership programs, and we also this is the main reason why I'm a Discovery Insights distributor. I believe in the value of insights that much and helping people understand one another to create this environment where we're a team and it's not toxic. because that's really difficult to come away from. So I hope you found this useful. So number 1 is behaviors. Number 2, team coercion. More heads are better than one. And number 3 is, this not a toxic environment that's sustainable and longer lasting. Have a great day, everybody. Enjoy the sun.